Standing on a closed toilet seat, balancing between two grimy stall doors, the young man blows vapor into a vent, straining and stretching in pain. As the bouquet of flower in his hand burns, he stumbles onto the floor, and the room is swallowed by smoke, leaving just enough room for him to breathe. He drops his hands onto the counter, their sandbags tethered to his body by strings. He launches phlegm into the sink, watching it leak into the cracks and dribble down the drain. He flicks his head up and into the sight of an old man, condensed by a broken glass prison. The two stare at each other, alone in the smog. The old man sighs as the young man begins to panic. They both cry, but for different reasons. A clock behind them sits broken. "Who am I?" they ask in unison. Neither one sure of who the real reflection is. They just hide in a world of smoke and mirrors. Who am I? 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 I don't know, man. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Young Dupel with harsh fumes in my eyes, staring down my double in the bathroom, troubled, fighting with myself, civil war, sipping bubbles. Put down the drink, but I still feel fake, like who I am now ain't part of my fate. Who am I? Who am I? Should I even be alive? Past 18 I cry, trying to man up so I make them shits dry. Punch my own thigh and clear my throat twice. Back to the dance floor smelling like pine. The bass hit divine. Who am I? I'm just sound, I'm just atoms. Gotta get with it, gotta get up and at 'em. If I don't work this out, man, I'm already gone. Look for better times, hooked on a heavy fog. Ay, yeah. Take it back now, take it back now, take it back now, take it back now, take it back now. One time, should I take it back now? Ay, goes like this. Close your eyes and imagine childhood magic seen through broken Ray-Bans glasses. I realized just who I is and who I was when my ego would fizz like a can of cream soda, canopy sofas, Dorito dust on me in the summer days colder. Sitting by the pool drying off burned mocha, fresh sunburns on my skin, sip cola. I was born on a Wednesday, lost in the nebula, screaming in a frenzy. Firstborn, first cousin, first grandkid, told I was special since playing in sand pits. Way before the band split, family was planted. Soon came my brother, another leaf was handpicked. Glued for school projects, grew and he was flawless. Roots in the astral, fruits of new traumas. Man, the world's so big, eyes so wide and the brand new things. Kool-Aid swigs, rusty swings, dust in the photo book, bugs on twigs. Everything's so good till it ain't. Everything's so good till it ain't. Summer citrus left buried, tongue loved the bitter, but I missed the blackberries and the orange slices. Watermelon was the bestest when the weather getting hotter and the pool was the freshest. Hadn't met death, but I could see it as a vulture. Red on his beak, thin bones, broken sculptures. Idols that I knew swept in a dustpan. What can you do when days now dusk, man? But that's a problem for later. Tim Tebow is a gator and I'm a third grader. Papa ain't died yet, Frankie ain't fly yet. Mom and dad are married and I ain't got high yet. Church every Sunday, all praise to the highest. Never felt low when the money wasn't climbing. Don't know how my parents did it, they had us living. When did it get so different? Man, the world's so big, eyes so wide. Brand new digs, Kool-Aid swigs, rusty swings, dust in the photo book, bugs on twigs. Everything's so good till it ain't. Alright. Everything's so good till it ain't. Everything's so good till you're drunk on the floor of your best friend's dorm, wondering when it all changed by the morn. Got a scorn on my face, bust back to my place, seeing old sights, old hoods I was raised. How they sell crack when my soccer league played. Used to spend days at my nana's, now she aged, and the house all cluttered and everything's strange. Nothing seems real anymore, is it me? Like my show should've stopped 4 years ago, G. Nothing was perfect, I know my friends hurting. I know my parents argued in private, shit I heard it. I know addiction lived in my family in curses, signing death warrants while drinking in perfect cursive. Everything's so good till we all get older and we all get furtive. Man, the world's so big, eyes so wide. Brand new digs, Kool-Aid swigs, rusty swings, dust in the photo book, bugs on twigs. Everything's so good till it ain't. Alright. Everything's so good till it ain't. Simple at times, they all stay in my mana. Little pink shards of glass. Simple at times, they all stay in my mana. You ain't gotta ask, cause when you see me grinning, you know it's fake and my head's in another place. Simple at times, they don't stay when I want them. Sunset aftermath. I was born in August and died in August. I'm trying to be born again. Reliving my childhood life daily, I'm honest. In the view praying I'm in. It's Catholic schools before Catholic rules hit the man inside of me. Undeveloped man going sledding mid-jam, best friends on the side of me. Soccer in December, snow falling tender. Last day of school before the holidays. Visiting Santa, sitting in the cat center. Old years fall away. It's birthdays, all day at church days. Pool parties in my backyard, no kush haze. I swear to God that I would never need it. Then it's sold in school and that's when it would change. When the sky's so clear and the sun's so bright and the grass so green. I learned to score goals like you showed me. Nowadays it's like you don't even know me. Smoke screen. When the sky's so clear and the sun's so bright and the grass so green. I learned to score goals like you showed me. Nowadays it's like you don't even know me. Man, shit was a lot better when I wasn't so fucking depressed all the time, you know? Fuck. Simple at times, they all stay in my mana. Little pink shards of glass. Simple at times, they all stay in my mana. You ain't gotta ask, cause when you see me grin, you know it's fake and my head's in another place. Simple at times, they don't stay when I want them. jumping off the goalpost, water bottle to the dome. Older kids wanna smoke, dishing out, walking home. I ain't believe it when she say that she loved me. Even as a kid, that's gotta mean something, right? Skating for a field trip, racing in the chill wind, Tony's till we feel sick. Hands are rotting, meal ticks, lunch break, go to Max for a Foster, bumping Mac Miller on the iPod roster. Nowadays I'm just puffing on haze until I trip and fall right on my face. Really hate, I know that you do the same, but I had to learn it from someplace. Back then you would coach me, ball with the broskies, summer sun toasty, kicking shit dopely, trying to be Rooney, during our recess. That soccer field still is where my hopes be. When the sky's so clear and the sun's so bright and the grass so green. I learned to score goals like you showed me. Nowadays it's like you don't even know me. Smoke screen. When the sky's so clear and the sun's so bright and the grass so green. I learned to score goals like you showed me. Nowadays it's like you don't even know me. Smoke screen. Limp in Morpheus's arms, I was a rabbit. White not of age, but of necessity to hide within the blizzard in which I frolicked. Ignorant and small in a crowd of stress and turbulence. Deaf to all but shuffling snow pants. The tar void for now, held back by my blanket. As I pranced in the empty midnight cul-de-sac, the painfully green trees, frozen nude, watched. Not the beauty I'd known in the summer, of course, but a skeleton that knew not temptation. I was senseless to the rental townhouses, which licked their lips at me. I was abusively happy. I see a bunny in my sleep. A ball of snow rolling in the moonlight. I taunt myself until taxing headlights rip me awake. If I'm being honest, I think I killed Jack. He never knew me, but he knew Mac. I just kidnapped, dressed like Ben. When I lost you, mourned you like a friend, Funny how you never knew me, but I weep. Tryna be you, but I can't rhyme. Burning my notes with my eyes I reap. God, I'm on fire. Burn the Witch King, know the false idol in the false aisles, cause he just drowned me when I swim from rocks looking down. I had a dream while he dragged me deep. All I do is kill, but I built you 3 minutes of fog and booze at midnight. In between highs I had slipped lives. Sometimes I find peace in the guts. Sometimes I turn top shelf into rust. Too used to learning from fumes to think of what you do, Blues Clues. So obvious, Your voice built mine from popsicles. Stick house, pineapple still melt, but you're still dead, never say you proud of it. At a party you had and you was chilled in the back, you took a pill to relax, and the way that you looked fucking right in my eyes while my lungs started cooking made me whisper and ask if you knew you would pass. If you took it anyway, knowing China was crack. Man, I used to hope my shit would be the easy way out, cause I felt my death coming since my grandfather passed in. I know the impact, but I'm tired of droughts. I know I let Mac down when I put on the mask. I could have been better, but I settled for flash. I know I'm killing my ego and everything that I built over a 20-year life, but I need me a plaque. I need me a new face and a new mindset, so I rest in ash and my debt. Know I owe you for what you did for me. Maybe self-hate will fuel my best story. Sometimes I find peace in the guts. Sometimes I turn top shelf into rust. Too used to learning from fumes to think of what you do. Blues Clues, yeah, so obvious. Your voice built mine from popsicles. Stick house, pineapple still melt, but you're still dead, never say you proud of it. Yeah, from the days of freestyles with my best friends, in the bands bumping Ken in the West End, to the open mic marathons, fire breath, Aragon. Fell in love with the paragon, you my Sarah Khan. Bad bitch wearing soft melodies and beat breaks, snare like a gunshot, dance till my feet ache. Lead in my loafers, hitting wax on the sofa, bubbly Coca-Cola and fresher than Manitoba. In the morning with the frost on the lawn, faux doja. My mold digit chroma formed on your diploma. Schools of a Tribe Called Quest and Mos Def, bathe in Black Star and rave to Love Sosa. You're everything I need and everything I want, all the music that be saving me and never let me hunt. Malcolm on my turntable when my needle drop, everything alive again and all my pain is locked. Everything. You're everything, girl. Fuck. Shit. This is real, man. This is some real ass shit. Everything, man, everything. Everything, man, everything. Wu-Tang 33s and a wedding ring. Tupac on my shirt and a K on my fitted. When I touch the mic, my whole soul gets lifted. In the studio like Wolfgang in the kitchen. Wolfgang Amadeus Beauty when I'm spitting. Slinging renaissance of the spirit for a living. In every new edition in my mission of religion, praying for a position with an audience that listen. So I release and share my messages like pigeons. Happy with a smidgen, but I'm itching for a meal and a house in the hills, but love remains still. Stuck in the art of it all, I shed a tear. Smoking to food, I'm bumping one beer. Rest in paradise, all caps and all that. Everything that I need is all on y'all's tracks. Everything, man. Everything, man. Everything, man. Everything, man. Yeah, hey. Yeah. Oh God, man. That's everything. Hey, fuck a third verse, man. Story time, bitches. Man, I remember first getting into hip hop, listening to Good Kid, Mad City. Like that shit opened up a whole new fucking world, man. And going from that to Damn, and listening to T-Pab, just playing that shit on repeat, hanging with my friends. Putting on Kendrick Lamar instrumentals, the Money Trees instrumental, and just freestyling over it. Just shitty ass freestyles, like nothing good. But like, and then I remember when Mac died, you know, that shit hurt. And that's when I knew I fell in love with it. All of it, man. Everything. Dude, and it's not just, you know, I don't do it for clout. I don't rap just because I get bitches. Like, like, this shit means the world to me. It's all I listen to. It's the first thing I think about when I wake up, and the last thing I think about when I go to bed. It's my dream, and it's all I have. That's it. That's all it is. And the dozens and dozens and hundreds of albums I've listened to, it makes up every bit of who I am. I got an old yay polo on, bald like a Pokemon, eyes like a Pokeball, red and white smoke 'em all, posted with my friends at Dinosaur Park flying, pterodactyl flow, half-ass freestyling, cough syrup in the pop shop, pop, cough, drop, stop, in a past life while the wax cry, yeah, you never ask why, you just do it cause the homies let the match light, rapping that music-y, getting moms all freaky, dick is heat-seeking till the king bed squeaky, chased by the pussy all slide like Tweety, paint words like graffiti, shit my audience greedy, 15 to an hour long set weekly, rap till I'm dead and I bleed on the meaty, each verse meaty when the butcher feed the needy, then I gotta go club and get mad head like Tiki, show up to the studio with razors in my mouth, sound like gold vinyl doing smoking on the couch, head scratching like a louse but you're still gonna bounce, bringing weird vibes but they still gonna pounce, fuck 'em anywhere, anyone, leave 'em like a Cinnabon, head to toe in sugar cause my Johnson like a rivet gun, sticker where the river run, only with consent, I'm a piece of shit but still I gotta show respect, you be tryna act nice like now she gotta give you sex, then you whine and get upset, your dick ain't getting wet, the screenshot she sent to her friends with all the texts, make me know that you're a pussy, not your shitty ass sets, the hottest MC from Gananoque way to Trenton, the tempo never lessen even when my life is ended, only make me stronger, my legacy and longer, the marks that I leave will last longer than Jack's conscious. Hey. Yeah. Writing this while my feet hurting, got back from work and the week turning to a sour one. Turn the vape power on, put the flower in it, hit the shower for an hour on. I ain't got reasons for rap with no big message, strung along on beats while I breathe big hedges. My feet hurting, my chest hurting, my head broke, my own name in my death note. Keep it fresh though, keep the vibes happy for the bitches and my friends, bro. Need that airplay, so I gotta be a trend, bro. Never myself, I put that man on a shelf, buying axe can I ain't used since high school welts. Bruised in my mind from gym class and bullying. Should've said something, could've fought back fully. Had to be a rookie, had to keep my head down. Now my head high all day in a new black hoodie. Fuck the vibrance, and motherfucker, fuck the silence. Call you on your shit all day in defiance. On the stage like a science, my island like Cyprus. Sitting in the waves so clear and so chill. Bumblebee jersey, Frontenac, Kill Bill. Color scheme on, motorbike in a pill. Lamb and wax resin, the gold heaven. Melt on the stove and rose in my senses. My feet hurting, I scream lurking in dark chambers, trying to be famous while I leave where the pain is. Try to leave the fees and the payments and the war pigs and racists, greenhouse displacements, war room basements and homophobic bases, wearing my friends' faces and butchering the cadence. My head broke, my feet hurt, my guts ache, trying to fit in but I don't wanna shape. I gotta be sinking in a mud lake, and if I move I'ma drown fast in rum cake. So decadent, trying to get a message sent, slurring my words, my sentences ain't making sense. I ain't making sense. I'm losing dollars, I ain't making yen, euros or pounds, holla. Y'all know what's up, you too poor so you crunch leaves in the catcher, you forget about the dumps. My feet hurt and my thighs start cramping. Writing this no hands, I'm telepathic with the rambling. Ain't nobody care, y'all ain't gotta lie to me. Don't be nice to me so you feel good about it. I ain't pouting when the flower wrap around it, and I rap about it. God, I love the sound, get it bouncing. My feet hurt and I'm about to call it quits, but I'ma write one more verse, make it a hit, man. My eyes whisper a rainbow for me, and crayons melt out of the walls, sculpting her into existence. I become the couch as I feel a hand through my hair, and the blonde into orange again. My eyes drift. Fjords of stripes explode as her image jumps from the hills. Her eyes close to all my darker shades. I singe the pale painting as I exhale a sigh of blue flames.
Wake the fuck up! Wake the fuck up this morning!
Lil' Jim for the pain, I got a thick bitch and she grip when it rain. I got nothing to live for and nothing to show, but when I'm drunk the stroke is insane. Take it easy on me, I try running from my demons and hiding. Legs so tired, devil faster than I is. Hyperventilation got me losing my mind. If I break down again, I'ma shatter inside shit. I ain't as strong as I think, but then again, what do I know? The only time when I feel in sync with my own self is when I'm home. I take a long walk, healing and wake up in old neighborhoods where I came up. I stay close to the ground and the fields I grew on, shedding off the spirits I'm plagued of. Back in the view with my eyes wide open. I still grieve, but I might try coping. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Ain't shit better than this feeling. Oxygen rich blood kissing my lungs. Smell of fresh cut grass and a lit blunt. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. I feel everything so much more now. My heart going bolt, I'm worn out. Pins and the needles keep stabbing my limbs. Still I'm happy just to exist. I'm grapevining down Amherst Drive. Fire to the pine and chive. Make my eyes water and my chest is a hive, but in the end I'ma be alright, just fine. Can't lie, it's pretty often I cry, and sometimes feeling like I'm 5. Cause I throw a fit and get eaten alive, but survive when I'm flowing live. It's the view and the music that's getting me through it. I'm on stage and I'm speaking the truest words that I've ever felt, flush in my face. I make tulips bloom out my sewage. Back in the view with my eyes wide open. I still grieve, but I might try coping. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Ain't shit better than this feeling. Oxygen rich blood kissing my lungs. Smell of fresh cut grass and a lit blunt. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Ain't shit better than this feeling.
Have a great sunny today. Pray for me, cause my mind just had to hear that scream.
Please allow me to take y'all back, like I do so well. I am the product of everything that's before me. 17th century Canadian dream. I was born on the bodies of the people who screamed when the cannons were fired and when the viruses teemed. It's the sin of the sin of the sin of the father. Yellow king colonies, imperial father. The child of fire starters, generational trauma. Everything inherited, every blessing and problem. Atlantic voyagers sailed across the ocean. War and death potent in the air on the boat. And what the settlers stole, soon the British had conquered. My family was fostered into everything that was modern. The name was Rio Pell, but divided with time. Lost in translation in the poverty line. French babies multiplied. Couple centuries later, my great-great-grandfather found work driving a carriage. Joseph Donald Dupel was born in Hull when the 20th century was sworn in. 99 years between him and myself, but the abuse he dealt is still leaving us wealth. A drunken, violent French man is driving his fists in the face of a man in his riding. His delivery route, hopped out the horse and buggy, started feeding the man for driving a little sluggish. Same attitude carried out on his kids, beat his children into submission on the flick of a switch. And as the oldest, Gaston was the boldest and took most of the blows. The belt left him broken. Mother died young and heavy depression flowed in. Motes in his mind, the pools where no soul lived, though not on the bottle so often it left no option. So Gaston was a man on his own, holes popped in. Saw his pops demon, so he always stayed sober, but ate his own feelings, cause men are not supposed to show the hurt so brazenly on him like a poster. He married, had a child, paid bills, driving a bus, and with the cycle spinning, addiction really a crutch. Sister suicide kept him eating too much. His wife almost died in childbirth, but she made it. Blue collar living gave the highest expectations. His son, my namesake, and my grandfather, my papa, mon grand-père, was home alone often. Parents working made him a lock and key kid, making supper on time. Young Jacques would feed his folks after their shifts. Gaston got sick, diabetic, so more work had fell on Jacques' dish. Play fighting with his pops till his pops stopped playing. Told him be a man while he cried and got laid in. Schoolyard beating up on all of the bullies till he broke his teacher's nose and got kicked out fully. Failed the 5th grade, school always a burden, but he grew with what he learned. Married to a young nursing. A month before his child was born, Gaston left in 7 heart attacks and a stroke at 47. Hoping he saw heaven, Jacques became a dad to my dad, and my aunt grew up moving a tad. Papa in the military, so they never settled. The depression from being away, steaming like a kettle. The same anger nestled in his mind, but the petals of the Dupel rage barely bloomed like a rebel. My dad grew moving so much, but when he stayed in a lake town, the fam found their place. Amherst few living by an old stone city. My dad is now 50 and he still ain't drifting. God, the anger got him too. A menace on the field, but far from great in school. But the passion he felt for his loved ones was strong, and he never let anybody do his family wrong. The funniest man I ever met, had me laughing since a child. So much fun, kept me safe and kept me happy. Having met my mother in college, they formed a bond. And yeah, maybe it broke, but it gave me all I want. They gave me what I needed when I was born screaming. They named me after he who broke the curse into pieces. To be a man was more than just being tough and stoic, but to care for your kids, grandkids while they growing. To be a Dupel is to be there for your family, emotional and loving, not emotionless and manly. I was born in a house that was never perfect, but I look at my life and I know it was worth it. I look at my life and I know it was worth it. So fuck the curses. This is the outro, man. This is the outro. Quite fucking literally, this is the outro. Man, I think it's the end times now, dude. I'm wasting it just getting stoned and watching fucking Simpsons reruns. Blurting out thoughts how I really feel, cause only God knows what's really real. Fuck corporations and the Wall Street matrix, but I need the Nikes and some streetwear basics. Eat it out at Waffle House on Wednesday night. It's awful how we never speak or talk about anything since all went down. When the world ends, how many people will be at some loose ends? They should tie together before the sea levels rise. Ice caps flowing, Russians go ballistic and Yellowstone blowing. Twitter in a nosedive, economic hell. I got some gut rot from eating Taco Bell. Modern day problems, modern day solutions, littered by a sign warning us against pollution. Emotional denial and a new 2-4. Keep my mind occupied from a brand new war. Well, the world is a lie and death is more certain, but the people I love got me fearing no curtains. If I die, I die. If I fly, I fly. I ain't gonna come down for God or no person. Live while it lasts, man. The Amazon is burning, and Amazon bought my soul for new merch. If I die, I die. If I fly, I fly. I ain't gonna come down. Nah. Sometimes I gotta slow down. Got a hold of a strain in town. Watch black ice hitting on the road at night, and if I swerve hard, I'll drown. What's life with the drive to my home in a blizzard? Close calls make my blood cold like a lizard. Been a bad day, but it ain't a bad living. Existence is trippy, but that's just a given. I know that shit too well. Listening to the angel who fell, killed inhibitions, been haunting my incisions. Got the devil with me, so I'm hitting exorcisms. New God bud and some friends here with me. Break from the bottle, but I'm still burning trees. Baby steps are easier on my hurting feet. Please, just move at my speed. Well, the world is a lie and death is more certain, but the people I love got me fearing no curtains. If I die, I die. If I fly, I fly. I ain't gonna come down for God or no person. Live while it lasts, man. The Amazon is burning, and Amazon bought my soul for new merch. If I die, I die. If I fly, I fly. I ain't gonna come down for God or no person. The world is a lie. The world is a lie. Man, we're all fucked. like you have no fucking idea how just hopeless this all is. But I'm gonna live this shit how I wanna live this shit, and nothing's gonna stop me from it. Nothing. The flowers gonna keep growing. I'm gonna keep smoking them. Bro, the fucking oceans are gonna flood the world, and I'm just gonna be sitting on my roof, you know, waiting a helicopter with a big X on my roof painted in white, just smoking a huge fucking blunt, man. That's how I want to go out. That's it, man.